A lot of people are wondering how we're going to do this, this year. There's something beautiful about October. It's called Halloween, isn't it? And we love
Oh
Halloween.
yes, yes.
We do love Halloween.
One of my favorite holidays.
It's
Yep.
my favorite.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Halloween's dope.
Yes. So now I'm going to share my screen here.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. This is more technical difficulties because we're technically goobers. So,
COVID-ween 2020.
COVID-ween 2020. I thought I was rather, smart by picking that name. Let's talk about some of the decorations that have shown up. Hey, being a podcaster, Ron, you might appreciate this one. Little Steven Crowder parody here.
Oh, well, I'm not a fan of him, but
yeah, I don't know anyone that is. So I can't remember what his original one. It was like it was come change my mind about something. But this says 2020 is scarier than Halloween. Change our minds because he's become a meme. That's how you know if you've done either really well or really bad. You are now a meme. You're either what's that fucker's name? Leonardo DiCaprio, or you're Steven Crowder. Aww. Anybody want to look him up? He's a funny man, in not the way he wants to be. We got this other decoration here.
Ooh.
Here lies an anti-masker, died of inconvenience. Okay.
Oh, I love it.
You gotta enjoy that. I mean, making fun of the anti-maskers, it's great. It's just...
What an inconvenience.
Yeah. The funny thing is, anyone smart has probably not gotten close enough to see this decoration, so I don't know. We'll see. And I got one more decoration for you. This lady did a whole bunch, but this was my favorite of hers. Waiting for toilet paper be like.
Okay.
Of course, with the Corona box, a little subtle joke over here. A little subtle joke. So, I mean, there's ways you could do this. Like, if you want to celebrate this year, decorate the shit out of your house. People will still drive by. They'll see it. They'll enjoy what you're doing. Okay? But let's now talk about the costumes. I can't believe it's loading that slow, but it's because I'm also doing a bunch of other things at the same time. The costumes. So, of course, this was going to happen. The coronavirus mask.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh, that's awesome.
I personally like the more cartoonish one. The other one's pretty horrific, but I like the more cartoonish one with the big Madball eyes. Who remembers Madballs?
Okay.
Come on, I had like 3 of those. Those were interesting, just ugly faces.
My older brother had like 4 or 5 of them. Oh yeah.
That other mask is really intense. Like that looks like it's kind of like it's kind of like Hellraiser. Yeah, Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was like, what is that movie? That's exactly what it looks like. Hellraiser, whichever one, 3.
It's like,
I know.
It's like Hellraiser meets the Jim Carrey movie, but like red instead of green.
Oh, really? Because I was thinking that Hellraiser meets Mac and Me, because that's what his fingers were like.
Oh, Mac and Me. Okay.
Mac and Me, a classic movie that we all loved? I don't remember what it came out.
It was not Mac and Me, because I don't know what that is. So.
Most people don't.
The one in his forehead almost looks like a golf tee.
It does.
It looks like a golf tee that someone just hit. I don't know. I kind of want to get that mask, is what I'm saying. I feel like I need to own it.
That's the short of it, yes.
It's intense. Oh, yeah. It's certainly intense.
Oh, yeah.
So what's interesting is I thought this next one, there's an interesting story to this next one. So, of course, we always have to have the slutty costumes because we love them. Everybody loves them. Guys and girls all love them. It's an interesting way, and there's like this excuse on Halloween to dress as skimpy as you can. However, there are no Corona-themed slutty costumes. This is from the Ebola years.
Okay, and honestly, Dan, these are not slutty. Like I'm trying, they're
well, they're skimpy. They were slutty as I thought we could show without getting a ding on our YouTube channel. I was thinking.
Right. But I think they're just skimpy. Like I think.
No, you're right. I used the wrong word. I'm not slut shaming anyone. I actually think there's no shame attached to that word.
Because I'm kind of digging, I'm digging the like white nurse one with the knee socks and the yellow boots. I'm kind of digging that. Yeah, we don't have it. Maybe we'll have to pull it. But like when it first came out, Erykah Badu, the great singer, had like I think she's had a Versace like hazmat suit. That's not the first one she had, but she's had some serious fashion, not costumes. But like I'm just saying, like I totally dig that white. I think that would be, I need that. I need the figure. I need the figure to match.
So I think the right word was sexy because it's always sexy costume. Sorry, I went for the more intense word, but I mean sexy costumes. But it is interesting. No costume manufacturer is making sexy hazmat suits this year. These are from the Ebola crisis.
Wow.
And I think it's just there's too many dead because we have a shit president, possibly, and so it's just not as funny this time. By the way, that girl on the right is not really protecting herself from any viruses.
Not at all. Not at all.
But it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. And then our final costumes, of course, the most goofy.
What is that? That looks like the French Quarter. That looks like home.
Yeah, this is in Mardi Gras.
Oh, you're from New Orleans?
Yeah. Like I always say half and half. Grew up in Huntsville, Alabama, got to New Orleans when I was 12. Wherever you went to high school is home. So definitely, yeah.
So of course they had to have the Corona costumes.
That's awesome.
Which is funny that you would celebrate a strong virus with a weak beer.
But you know what? Secretly, every time I like when I was Lyft driving earlier this year, and every time there's a Corona billboard along it's like where you have the Slauson Culver City coming off the 405 back into the city. There's like a big Corona billboard, and I swear that billboard I'm like, what are they? How are their sales right now with the coronavirus? I mean, obviously we know it's not the fucking same, but I'm like, nobody wants to be associated with Corona. Like, I wonder how are beer sales for them, or are they even impacted at all?
I don't believe they are.
I'm gonna say no because my wife is from Massachusetts, and we kind of went up there to get off the grid for a little bit and help her family out with some stuff. And some friends of hers, they run a liquor store, and they're like, we almost feel guilty because sales are up really high right now. Like we are very like people are buying booze in droves. They can't go to bars, so they're stacking up at home more. So yeah, if you run a liquor store right now, you're sitting pretty.
Right.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
And now Dan had some ideas. I'm sorry, everyone. Some other ideas.
Oh, there's more. Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, there's more. Oh, yes, there is. So Ron, I'm going to have you guess what each of these pictures was my idea for Halloween, okay?
Okay. So it was either your idea or just like someone else's, or?
Well, this first one my wife helped me come up with because I was like, how do we make this Halloween shit and Dime of Corona funny? And she helped me with this one.
What's he? I can't read the thing.
Well, all right. So this is a mascot with a t-shirt cannon, and what I thought it would be great for social distancing to shoot grab bags of candy at children with a t-shirt cannon.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, like, hey, Billy, think fast. Ow! Yeah, you'll like it. It's good. It's got Snickers. I'm allergic to nuts. Don't do it point blank. Gets chocolate everywhere. All right.
Try the Snickers, Billy. YOLO.
That's right.
All right, this next one. Guess what I'm trying to convey with this? This one's harder.
Oh, a crazy cat lady action figure. That I'm a big cat lover, so that's my kind of action figure. In fact, I don't know if you guys saw Lucy jumped up on the desk a couple times.
Oh yes.
But yeah.
I have a love-hate relationship with my cat who tries to wake me up from 3 a.m. on every day and succeeds.
Oh man, Lucy, she's one of those, like, every now and again she'll just behave like that person who got too drunk at a party and is misbehaving. And what I mean by that is she'll throw up in a corner and then hang all over everybody and want to be fed. And it's like, look, just because you had a hairball doesn't mean it's time to eat now. Like, it doesn't work that way. Like, she'll be like, get up and feed me. And I'll be like, dude, no, you just had a hairball. I'll clean it up later. but it doesn't mean that it's like 3 hours later and it's time to wake up. And then she's like, I'm trying to have the best spring break ever. And you are being such a buzzkill.
Yeah, we tried keeping our cat, like, so she'll come in at night and she's pissed off at us because we keep her in at night. Because we're like, well, there's coyotes out there. We live in the foothills, you know? You'll get killed. She's like, I could fucking take them. We're like, you can't fucking take them. You're drunk. And so because we give her beer. And so, like, the other day, like, we noticed, you know what? She keeps up at night because she goes in and sleeps all night until we go to bed, and she's like, hey, want to play? It's like, no, it's time for bed. So I had the most fun the other night just going in randomly and waking her up. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Wake up. You want to play cards?
I think my cat's actually been enjoying. I mean, I think my cat has won the most in this quarantine because she just gets unlimited. Between my wife and myself, pretty much someone is always home. So she just gets unlimited playtime from one or both of us. And she's like running around more and just, I mean, she's been lifting weights. She has like a teardrop tattoo. It's nuts. It's doing well.
Nice. So the idea I was trying to convey here is be safe like the cat lady. Stay home, play with your cats, and eat a lot of cake.
Wow. These are okay. I'm trying to. These are these ideas. I'm having a hard time closing. I'm having a hard time closing the gap. Ron, I just got a quick question for you. Your album, like, do you talk about your cat on your comedy album at all?
I do. Okay. Yeah, I talk about my cat. I talk about and then, you know, I still have cat material that's newer as well. She's an ongoing topic. I mean, I have a webcomic about my cat called Lucy and Ron, so yeah. Folks can check out at lucyandron.com. So,
and that's what I was gonna say. Where can we check out your webcomic? Okay, lucyandron.com.
Lucyandron.com. It's a newer thing. We've only been doing it about a year. Myself and the illustrator. I write them and then someone else draws them. But we got into CatCon this year, which will be happening virtually, and I think in October 10th. So I guess it's a little over a week. But yeah, so lucyandron.com, that's kind of, one of my next bigger projects or whatever, I hope.
Okay. When did Agnostic Holiday come out?
2018. I was supposed to do an album this year. You know, I kind of like the every other year rotation, but because of COVID, that's not going to happen. We were going to shoot a special and record an album in Portland in April, and it just all went. Obviously none of that's happening now. So, it'll hopefully come out in 2021. I mean, I guess it's, we're not even one day at a time at this point. We're just 1 hour at a time. So
yeah,
just rolling with the punches at this point. But, I'll have a new album out someday, just like the rest of us.
Okay. So we'll do these last couple kind of quick so that we could give out everybody your stuff before you go. So this last one, just real quick, what does everybody think I'm trying to symbolize here?
A ray?
Man, I'm not gonna try. Like we needed a graphic or something. We needed
Okay, so this one is if you're a college student, just go party anyways because you're fucking invincible.
Okay.
Anyway, just kidding.
I feel like some of the news recently would disagree with you.
Yeah. I'm someone that wants the population to go down. So, and then this last one, I gotta have you guess on this. This is the piece de resistance. What am I trying to symbolize here?
Oh boy.
Well, I'm gonna say that Scarecrow didn't kill himself, and neither did Jeffrey Epstein. That's what I think they're trying to symbolize.
Yeah, I was thinking you could have an animatronic Jeffrey Epstein hung in your tree. Like my dad used to have this hangman that he dropped down. But this time when the kids come near, it just throws candy and says, "Come over here."
Oh man!
I'm gonna try to unsee that one.
I like the look on. I like the look on Dana's face.
That's sometimes why we do these things.
Yeah,
you were going with that one, huh? All right.
Yeah, okay, what's next?
No, that's all I got. Daddy, I had to end on the high note. So everybody, you definitely want to check out Ron Placone's
Everything,
podcast.
everything.
Get your news on with Ron. He's got albums out. Check out his comedy. Look at all these handles down here. Get them now.
And you guys add an S. It seems like I think we slipped on the S, Stefan. It's okay, but get your news on with Ron. Like, here's the thing. I'm a math teacher in another lifetime, and a chess teacher in this lifetime, and so I see everything. So, but definitely, you guys get your news on with Ron for sure, and definitely, you guys. My start was in the music business. Fix. Okay, then now that I know, because there was another one a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, I need to say something. Anyway, not like that, like the staff meeting. No, but I totally dig it when comedy albums are around. So really excited, you guys. In addition to everything, make sure wherever. Is it only on Spotify, Ron?
Spotify, Apple Music.
Yeah, you can get it wherever, and you can just my website ronplacone.com has like the links to everything. It has the link to my podcast, my album, the Lucy and Ron comic, all the shows I got coming up. Which, if it's okay with y'all, I wouldn't mind. On October 24th, it's a virtual show, but I'm live streaming from the main room in Flappers. So I'm actually going to be in the club on stage, but people will be watching it online. So I'm pretty excited about that. That'll be like obviously like the album and special got canceled this year. So that's the closest I'm going to have to it. So I'll be doing a virtual show from the live, from the main room in Flappers on October 24th. And you can get tickets to that on my website at ronplacone.com. All the proceeds go towards helping out the club during COVID. So all
nice. Yeah. Because
live venues. Yeah, well, thank you. And live venues are going to be the last thing to reopen. So, a lot of us, we're trying to do what we can. And whenever we have shows, just giving the door to the venue and the staff to try to get them through this rough time so that we can have our stages back when things reopen. So,
I'll buy a ticket.
Definitely. I'm doing a lot of Flapper shows, Ron. So, like just a lot of the, how they book us comics who are trying to make our way. So I've been getting a lot of awesome.
I mean, there's some bills out there. Like there's a bill called Save Our Stages that I've been like pumping a lot on my show to get people to support, because it would help out a lot of the independent venues around the country. And, that stuff's really important. I hope it moves forward. But like in the meantime, if we can help out the venues in our backyard, I think that's important. I know that artists and venues, we kind of have a frenemy relationship at times, if you will. They don't always treat us quite the way we want to be treated, but, we still need each other. We're still on the same team. So, it's good that we're trying to help each other out as much as we can right now. So,
amen. Well, Ron, I'm not jaded. I'm still new. So I have a relationship. Thank God you booked me. Like, I don't have a frenemy relationship at all. I have a total friendship and love affair with Flappers because every time I get that email.
I didn't mean Flapper. I have a great relationship with Flappers. I meant in general. Like sometimes, you get, I've been touring for a long time.
Right. I know.
They try to rip you off on a door deal or whatever. That stuff does happen. But, the independent venues, we all need each other. So, if I can help out one of the clubs that I like, which Flappers I like a lot, it's exciting to do it. So I'm really looking forward to that show. So.
If you have a flyer,
I know we're running behind. So October 24th is that
October 24th. Yeah, and you can grab tickets at ronplacone.com.
Will do. And if you have a flyer, shoot it to me, Ron, and I'll put it up on my Facebook and Twitter and I'll help promote the thing, man.
We'll put it on the channel Facebook and yes.
And we can if you send me the flyer, I'll put it up on our next podcast too.
I will. Podcast. Thank you. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here, Ron. Great guest.
Thanks for having me.
And you got a great podcast.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, y'all.
And your podcast is what? Every...
typically Monday through Wednesday. It's a weekday podcast, and typically it's Monday through Wednesday. And you can get that wherever you get podcasts. It's just Get Your News On with Ron, and you can catch the live stream on YouTube as well.
And what time is the live stream? 11 a.m.?
It's 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Wednesday typically. Sometimes that varies a little bit, but typically Monday through Wednesday. And then I drop other fun stuff on my YouTube channel too. So.
Oh yes, that's my morning coffee. So when I'm doing the distance learning with my little one. So
much appreciated. Thanks, man.
Thank you, Ron.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
One more time for Ron.
Placone. I can't. I don't know why I got lost on my tongue. Woo.